Hi, I'm Idwin. I'm here today at State Parliament to meet the Speaker and find out more about her work in State Parliament. Let's go! Can you tell us a little bit about what the start of your day looks like and what's coming up?
Well, I've already had a couple of meetings this morning, arriving here at 8 a.m. this morning and a meeting at 8:30 for half an hour, and my next meeting will be with the clerks of the Parliament to discuss the day's proceedings and the business of the House. Busy day ahead. Very much so.
The Speaker's just finished her meeting with the clerks and is ready to begin the daily proceedings. She is led into the chamber by the Sergeant-at-Arms, who carries a mace which symbolises the authority of the Speaker.
Introduction of bills. General business notice of motion numbers 21 and 22 will be removed from the notice paper.
The Speaker and clerks begin by outlining the day's business, receive petitions and table important documents.
Once out of the chamber, it's time to attend various meetings that relate to her role as Speaker and member for Bendigo West.
Hello.
Come in.
Hello. I was just thinking that we could, I'll just sort of give this a little bit of a zhuzh.
With that, we head back to Queen's Hall, where the Speaker shared some insights on the building.
Well, so here in Queen's Hall it is a beautiful open space, and it's always been my view that the Parliament is the people's house, and it's important that different organisations, different groups have opportunities to come and visit the Parliament and show members of Parliament what they do, how they do it. There's a lot of volunteer groups that we've had in here. I think it's a really important thing and something that I've been very passionate about since I became Speaker.
Next up is a lunch meeting with the acting speakers, who help to chair proceedings to catch up on the business of the chamber.
Followed by a brief meeting with the Consul General of Pakistan and Wasim Akram, the former Pakistani cricket captain. The bells ring and it's back to the chamber for question time.
Are there any questions? Leader of the Opposition.
My question is to the Premier.
The Speaker, like a referee, ensures order and relevance. She monitors debates, keeping it on topic, and can remove members who disrupt proceedings.
Order! I have addressed this matter previously. Leader of the Opposition, I will rule on this point of order.
And the member for Eureka, a proud product of industry.
Order! I'd ask the Deputy Premier not to incite the members. Member for Nepean can leave the chamber for an hour and a half. Premier. Order! Member for Bentley can leave the chamber for half an hour. Before I call the next question, can I acknowledge in the gallery the Pakistan Consul General Mozam Shah, who's in the upper gallery today. And while this is not normal procedure for the House, but the clerk has indicated that it's okay, as she is a fan, can I also acknowledge Wasim Akram, who is also in the gallery with us today. The time for for questions has ended. The House will move to constituency questions.
How was it?
Oh, a usual Thursday question time at the end of a sitting week. It's always very passionate and very rowdy. Yeah, just a usual Thursday question time, I think.
The Speaker then returns to Queen's Hall to give an address to a school group from her electorate. You've just finished talking to a bunch of high school students. Can you tell us the importance of getting young people in Parliament and explaining how our democracy works?
Oh, look, it is so important, and part of the strategic plan of the Parliament that we worked on when we were first elected as Speaker and President in 2022 was to have a strategic plan, and the heart of that plan is promoting democracy. And we have a really excellent community and education program here, run by a really dedicated team of people who, as you can see, educate young people who come into the Parliament for the tours from the school groups. It's so important for our young people to have a really good understanding of democracy and the democratic process, because what we know is that across the world, democracy is under threat. And here in Victoria, we can participate in that process and make sure that our young people understand how important it is for our future.
Thanks, Speaker, for letting us follow you throughout your very varied day. We were wondering just your reflections on the week and, how the sitting week has been.
I think it's been quite good, actually, and obviously you've been following me around all day today, but I think even on Tuesday and Wednesday we had very busy days. Sitting weeks are always extremely busy. There's events on in the Parliament, we've got all the work that we have to do in the chamber, the business of the day. It's been productive, I think, and I think most members are always very glad when we get to Thursday evening and they can have a bit of a sigh of relief, and we'll come back and do it all again in 2 weeks' time.
Well, thank you so much again for letting us follow you around Parliament on your busy day.
No, and thank you. And thank you for what you're doing too. I think it's really important that, our young people can get engaged in our Parliament and in our democratic process and find out and expand and tell others what we do while we're here in Parliament. So thank you.